Good morning, everybody. Just want to do a quick video, a little narrative on this whole government and a gas can thing. I went through some clips yesterday to show you how to convert a gas can. Use this thing, this horrible device that is now on every gas can in America. We took this little 2-gallon gas can here. It used to work great. It used to cost about 10 bucks. Now it's 20 and doesn't work. Any thoughts on why that is? The government is here to help. So yesterday I showed you I bought a kit, this thing, an event, like on every other fully operational gas can that has ever worked before the government got their hands on it. And what inspired me into doing this is this piece right here. My dad at the end had a hard time running this. And as you know, as we get older, things don't work as well. I looked at this thing, took a look at it. It's got a safety, so it can't be squeezed. So you squeeze that safety. It's got a nice little handle for you, but you squeeze that safety, and it binds. So now you got to use both hands so that this thing slides. So now you've got that pinched, and it's a pretty good pinch. Now you got to hold that in your gas can. Okay? Try doing that when you don't have the strength left in your hands. America didn't ask for this, it was forced on us. That's your government here to help, because you're not smart enough to do it on your own. That's what they think. So now, put it back to the way it was. A screw-on cap, rubber grommet, cement it in. Still not going to spill, still not going to leak. But you know what it's going to do? It's going to pour fuel where I want it to go. Flexible nozzle. Go where I want it to go. I'm willing to bet the super geniuses that made that nozzle that we needed, because we weren't smart enough to figure out this piece that's been here for 50, 60, 70, 100 years. I'm guessing the people that made that nozzle have never used a gas can. They probably never had to mow a lawn or use a chainsaw or a weed whip or all the tools we use to maintain this country and make it work. We use fuel. We need to be able to put it where it goes. Instead of slopping it all over the ground with that stupid ass nozzle, now we can do it the old-fashioned way and it makes it work. It did add expense. That 20-gallon gas can is now probably 30 with time and pieces, but the kit has enough to convert other gas cans. I won't, and this gas can will be stored properly away from the reach of anybody so that no one puts gas in it and uses it illegally for our government's use. But the point is, the government doesn't trust us to handle things on our own. More importantly, they don't want us to handle things on our own because they know we're smart enough to see what they're up to. The same government that made that gas can that doesn't work narrowly avoided default on our national debt. How'd they do that? Did they do it by cutting spending and getting back to brass tacks and doing what you and I would have to do? Nah. They raised the debt ceiling by $4 trillion with a T. These are the people who made that gas can, smarter than you and me, that have to balance our budget every month, that are clapping and patting each other on the back saying, good job, we really did it. They know how much money's coming in. They know how much the expenses are. Yet they continue to spend more than they take in, and they're taking in record tax revenue every year. If we had an infinite raise every year, if we had infinite budgets every year, if we had that credit card like the government has, can you imagine? Wow, I wouldn't need that gas can, would I? No, I'd have somebody else do it, but nobody else would do it because they'd have infinite gas can or infinite credit cards as well. Mosquito. So here's where we are. Government thinks they're smarter than us, and I don't. Those of us in the middle that live life, all we want to do is be left alone. That wasn't good enough for the government. Being left alone isn't what they want us to be. We want to be left alone, go to work, raise our family, be a part of our community, help our neighbors, have picnics, do stuff like that. Those that want to win will always triumph over those that want to be left alone. That's why we're here. That's why I'm here. I'm going to make sure that we're not going to be bothered by this stuff anymore. We're going to go back to making sure the government understands they serve us. We do not serve them. It's in the document. We'll start going through that too. So now I got to get going. I got to find a place to hide this gas can. I got to make sure that other nozzle gets to recycle, which I will. But this gas can now is a ticking time bomb, really, of a catastrophic global problem. I'm sure I'll spill some gas if I put any in there. So I'll get that put away. I'll get that recycled. And I'll let you get back to your day. We can fix these things. Our government and the gas can is not the way it's supposed to be. We can do it. We can do it together. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.